Welcome back to What Arty Noobs. This is the Bishop. It's the Tier 5 British SPG. This one's located on the southwest spawn of Outpost, and it's under the command of zygerski, or is that zygerski, of the TSKY clan.
Move out.
Oh, we've got no sound. Well, we have to start again if that's the case, because yes, sometimes the machine fails, and Wargaming have had a fault which even Klaus Kellerman has been experiencing just recently, and now we're off. Yes, if you do restart the game, it does sometimes work. You just have to press the home button and it brings it straight back. You're looking at the Bishop, which is based on the Valentine 2. It's got a 25-pounder gun, or it should have a 25-pounder gun, because that's what the actual Bishops had. But this one is a 4.5-inch howitzer. It's capable of 450 alpha, 28mm pen, 2.2 meters on the burst radius. And he's aiming towards, oh well, he's just out of range of those two tanks, so he's going to have to move a little bit closer. But now he's in range of that M4A3 76X. Now he's trying to line up a shot, but the guy keeps moving about. Rounds out. You'll see the shell disappearing into the distance. We don't normally like players to do that, because if they do, we miss what actually happens to the shell. So if he keeps doing it, we will have to call an end to the video. But no, he hasn't continued to do it, so we can continue to watch. Okay, he's going after the KB2 this time. He's almost loaded. Rounds out. Looks good. Yes, it was. The standard reload is 12.37 seconds. And you can see here that zygerski actually does have a reload of 11.65, which is pretty good. Okay, T150 this time. Lining up the shot just as the guy pulls back. Remember, the shells are going over the top of the castle. You saw those shells going up into the sky and falling down the other side. He needs to get a bit closer, because these enemies are actually trying to get away. The battle's only been going a short time, only 2 minutes, and already the enemy are trying to retreat on certain fronts and get forward on others. You see that Super Chaffee doing a spotting job there. Rounds out. Oh, he looked away again. You don't get to see by how far he missed when he does that. It's rather annoying, to say the least. He's trying to chase the target as well. Oh, no, he got him that time. He definitely hit him. So good job that he did actually stay to watch what was going on, because we saw the shell actually disappear without an explosion. Okay, that shell missed. He's keeping on the move, which is necessary on some maps, because, oh, we can see he's down to 14 hit points, so he's a splash kill. Rounds out. Just missed. He was trying to move to avoid counter battery, but he's also trying to catch these enemy tanks. And that M4A3 76X is actually trying to get at our teammate. He's done it again. He fired and looked away, and we don't approve of that at all. Okay, well, AMX CLC, he's getting very close, actually. In fact, too close, actually, to be honest. But he's right at the bottom of that cliff top, or down at the bottom near the water. He could actually find himself face to face with that ELC if he's not careful. He's trying to use the minimap to work out where he might be. He's firing into the bushes because he expects that that guy's going to be in the bushes to hide from our guys. Okay, let it settle before you shoot, because that makes it accurate. He fires the round in, and he does get some damage, and he tracks the guy. And you can see that M4A3 76X has actually got those spikes on the front of the vehicle to cut the bocage, the hedges. They hastily fitted those over a matter of only a few days. The American engineers were absolutely phenomenal in putting them all together as quickly as they did, but they fashioned them out of those Czech crosses, or Czech hedgehogs as they were known, which were pieces of metal made to try and prevent tanks moving about. Well, they chopped them up using acetylene torches and then fitted them, welded them to the front of the vehicles. T150 lined up. He's got a shot. The guy's sitting on that corner waiting to shoot. Oh, the shell just missed him. That almost should have damaged the guy. Try again. He's pulled back. Rounds out. Go back to the previous position. Oh, no, he's decided he's going to go after that A3. But he's too close to the M4 now to actually get a shot on him. Teasing the line over the top of the guy, but he couldn't because the guy's too close to that tower. And that's why he can't get a shot. And you can see that AMX is actually very, very close to us now. He's just around the corner. And he took a hit for 202 there. But he's heading in our direction. Oh! Well, he didn't last very long because a Wolverine got him instead. Okay, we've got a P43 Biz up on the main road that leads to the, well, in the village. Long way away, that shot. Okay, T150. Lining up the shot again. That's right, when the line goes red, you know that the shell trajectory is being broken by the object, so you know you can hit it. Usually that can actually be by teasing the target over something that's actually using a ridge line. And if you see the red line at all, then you shoot because it means that the enemy was on that spot actually within the field of fire. Okay, that T150 is now one shot as well. Only 62 hit points. We were busily turning the vehicle around. You can see actually he was having to swing round in both ways to go after targets. And the T150 goes down to the CDT. Yes, so he's actually firing, or was firing, in so many different directions. The vehicle was having to spin round on the spot to try and get a shot. He got a break in the red line there, or the green line. And that guy goes down. Super Chatty, still a one shot. Can we get a shot? We're turning rapidly. It looks like he's trying to come up by that ramp there. Just missed him. Now he's going to get really close. We might have to shotgun him here. I would stay in shotgun mode, manually aiming, rather than trying to do it overhead. Usually it's a lot easier to manually aim. Waiting for that guy to come around the corner. There he is. Have we got a shot? Yes, we have. Just missed him. Even with 14 hit points, the Super Chaffee can be dangerous. We've got very thin armor around the actual howitzer. Fires that one blind. It's got very slow reverse speed as well, this thing. It only goes 10 kilometers an hour in reverse, 24 forward, but it is only a Valentine tank. It's supposed to be a infantry tank designed to walk with the troops at the same speed. And of course, the Bishop was designed to actually be a stopgap. They built only 149 of them, but they were designed to be built really quickly using the Valentine hulls that they already had and the 25 pounders which they were actually fitted with. There's the Chaffee. He has been spotted. He fires. He just misses out on a kill, but there's only 4 left on the enemy team now, and he moves quickly to avoid camp battery from the enemy Arty, which is an M41 HMC. Now, the M41 was last seen over in Grid Square 8, which is right up on the northeast corner of the map. And we're heading in that direction, away from the castle, because we don't want to actually get hit by that M4A376 WEN. Fires one in. No. Well, he is firing a bit wild at the moment. And there's the M4A3 going down, but we did get spotted by somebody. And there's only 3 enemy left, so he's down into cover now at the moment. That person he was spotted by could be one of the enemy, it could be the enemy Arty, but it could be one of the tank destroyers. Yes, there's one of them, the M10 RBFM. Now he has got a shot here, but he's having to turn the vehicle all the way around again. Lining up. Dialing in, and oh, now that's going to be a difficult one. Okay, it's loaded. Now, go for it. Round south. Oh, he looked away again, so we don't know if that hit target. And there's the IKV. So it may have been the IKV who spotted him. This is getting interesting. The IKV's coming for him. He knows he's here. He must have seen the tracer. But at close range, an IKV doesn't have enough armor to withstand a hit from a Bishop. Remember, 450 Alpha. Hello. Well, that was a big hit for 190, but we need to pull back because the IKV has a 90mm gun. And he blocked a shot. And I suspect that was blocked off the hull, but he's going to go for another hit. And that one takes virtually all the rest of the hit points. So ram him. And he gets him. Nicely done. I think that's a medal as well because he's only tier 5 and the IKV's tier 6. And he just killed him with a ram kill. That must be a kamikaze. Okay, so who's left? It's just that M10 RBFM. And there's 3 on our team. So it's just a question of finding that M10. And here he is. Oh dear. We have to turn quickly. And he's trying to get behind us, but we will get a hit. A big hit for 180. Tries the ram as well, but unfortunately doesn't work on this occasion. The M10 does have a wicked fire rate with the RBFM. So yes, even though he got smacked in the face, and that M10 now is down to bare minimum hit points. And yes, we did get taken out. You can see the second round actually went right in through the front. Looks like the IKV fired at exactly the same spot because there was another big hole right where the driver would be. So now the M10 is in a pretty precarious position because the ARL 44 is going in from one side, the CDT is going in from the other. They've both been spotted, but I think one of them is going to get the kill on this M10. And that's it. There's the kill shot for the CDT. And that is the end of the game. Here's the end of battle stats. And that was an ace tanker game for Zygerski in the Bishop. He managed to get a bruised medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 13. He got 4 of those against one tank alone, the M4A376 Wet. Yes, he actually hit that guy for 4 critical hits. It doesn't say which ones they were, but yes, I think it probably was his tracks at least once. And of course, he got a kamikaze, which is almost unheard of for a little Bishop because he doesn't have enough ramming speed. Only 24 kilometers an hour. And as a weight of tank, it's only 20 tons in total. But he still managed to wreck that IKV 65-2, mainly down to the fact that he put in a big hit on the guy, left him on only a few hit points left. I think it was 14 at the time, and then he just rammed him for the rest of it, and he got the kill. Well, what a performance that was. Let's have a look at team score. Well, we can see that the highest damage in the game actually went to the M10 RBFM. He picked up a high caliber for 2,479 hit points of damage. And of course, he got the kill on Zygerski. But Zygerski got the second highest base hit points in the game with 2,426. And when it came to third, that was the CDT on the home team. When it came to kills, we can see it was shared between the ARL 44 and the CDT. Both have 4 kills apiece. 3 kills went to the IKV 65-2 and the M10 RBFM, and 2 kills went to the Sherman. We can see Zygerski only got the 1 kill in the game. But when it came to base XP, it was the Sherman who did the best with 938. The CDT managed 921, and the Bishop of Zygerski got 851, beating everybody on the enemy team. So a good performance. Let's have a look at details. He fired 35 rounds. You actually only get 39 rounds of ammo in total from the Bishop, but he fired 13.5 of those, got 11 direct hits on the enemy, 2 penetrating shots, and 16 splash. Damage of 2,426, of which 1,394 were at more than 300 meters. Now, which ones did he pen? Well, it turned out to be the M24E2 Super Pershing he actually penned, and the IKV-652. So I reckon that shot did actually penetrate, did do a huge amount of damage, and that made him vulnerable to a ram kill. We can also see that he received 4 hits from the enemy in the game, 3 of which penetrated, 1 non-penetration, 240 of hit points blocked by armor. That was the shot from the 65-2, from the 90mm round, and it bounced off the hull. So yes, he aimed at the wrong part of the vehicle. If he'd aimed for the shielding around the actual howitzer, the shell would have gone straight through. But he aimed it for the hull, and the hull's very, very strong. And of course, he hit him at an angle. Because he was angled at that moment, the shell just couldn't get through the metal. 6 enemy vehicles were damaged, 1 was killed, so he just missed out on getting a Confederate there, and 108 hit points of damage assistance. On a free-to-play account, he actually made 30,408 credits profit from that game, and he also took away 4,681 experience points because it was a ×5 day. But it was a very good game indeed, and it's amusing when you see a Bishop get a shotgun and then ram kill the enemy tank after they've shotgunned them. But it's exactly what you should do. Zygerski played that perfectly. If you shotgun them and they're still alive, just go in for the ram kill and take them out that way. It's so funny when you do get it as well, especially if it's a heavy tank. Hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.